with another deck building guide. I have had a request from one of my long-time followers and subscribers and friends on Paragon, who absolutely loves Kallari, and they have asked for a Kallari deck from me, and this is what I have come up with: the Kallari Jungle Stalk build. Okay, this is basically a jungle build, and what you do is you get to level 5 and then you start killing people. You can help out and gank in the early game if you can, but only if you obviously see people overextending. Okay, so the contents of this deck is a health potion, 2 strike tokens, an executioner's key, armlet of the veteran, an assassin's ward, 2 void steel daggers, a wing carver blade, and a first fang. So we start off in our jungle with our 2 strike tokens and a health potion, and we basically just want to farm up as quickly as possible. Remember, wait until that 2-minute mark when the camps get to double stacks before you start farming if you can. But if not, farm straight away. But remember, at 2 minute, the camps turn into level 2. Execution is key. Always have this in here. It's a 2-point item, a little bit of damage, a little bit of crit, but it enables you to take harvesters. Remember, harvesters are the key to the game. Now, the first item I go for on my Kallari is this armlet of the veteran. Okay, this gives you plus 300 health, and this is going to be invaluable towards you in the early game. People think Kallari is squishy, and you want to use this to prove them wrong. Okay, and we have a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike in this in order to get it fully built up, and that's a 9 cost card. Okay, from then, after I've upgraded this, I move on to my wing carver blade. Okay, I've got a major kinetic, a kinetic, and a minor kinetic in there, and that is the second item that I build up. By now you should be jungling pretty well, okay, after your 12 points there. Okay, I've already scrapped the executioner's key here, by the way. My next item is the assassin's ward, with nothing else in, just straight into the assassin ward. And then you decide, do I look like I'm going to need sustain, or do I look like I'm going to need armor penetration? If you need armor penetration, then you start on your void steel daggers. Okay, you get both of these first and then start filling them out. Or if you decide that you need sustain, then you get your first thing and you upgrade this. Once this is upgraded, you get yourself your 10% lifesteal, and you've got 2 major strikes in here and a strike token. Once that's upgraded, you then go into your void steel daggers here. Each void steel dagger has a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike in it. And then once you got those upgraded, depending on whether you need it or not, you go for the focus drain, which again gives you 20% lifesteal in total on this build. So you will be hitting for around about 200 to 300 per swing. So you'll be getting 20 to 30 health per swing. You can solo a rampage with this build, even with his ultimate on cooldown. And last but not least, 2 dire pierce, in case you need that extra bit of armor penetration. This has over 130, 140 armor penetration in there, guys. It is really good for taking on tanks like Rampage, but that is it. So let me go over this one last time. A health potion, 2 strike tokens, executioner's key, armlet of the veteran filled with a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike, an assassin's ward with a focus drain, dire pierce, a void steel dagger with a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike, a void steel dagger with a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike, a wing carver blade with major kinetic, and minor kinetic, and a first thang here with a major strike, and a major strike, and then a strike on top of that, and that comes to your full 60 points. Now there are some items in here that I may choose to put in later on, but this was just the core of the build. As you can see, I've still got 11 cards to fill up. One of the ones that I do quite like the idea of is potentially the Dreadfist, although she doesn't really have to have she doesn't have many abilities. There is this one here, Bane's Flesh, extra good against chimeras and up against rampages, so that would be quite good if you wanted to put that in there as well. This is quite good as well. You could put some physical penetration on this, and then you can activate it, and then when you hit them with your basic attack, you're slowing them 34%. They are not getting away from you there. Anyway guys, that is my Kallari deck for matty882014. Hope you're doing well, man. Send us a like and a subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.